Now a word from our sponsor. Advanced Elements is the leader in design and manufacturing of inflatable kayaks with cutting-edge technology and providing excellent customer service. All of their products are designed to give paddlers the tools they need at a value they deserve. Check them out at advancedelements.com or call toll-free at 866-262-9076. Hello, and welcome to Paddling and Pedaling Florida Adventures. I'm your host, Mr. D. Now, today we are not pedaling and we are not paddling. What we are doing is testing out a brand new sighting system for super zoom cameras. And that's anything with these big, huge lenses, and it is so easy to lose your subject when you're zoomed out. Any minor movement at all, it's gone. And you lose a lot of shots that way. So today I am testing out the Olympus Dot Sight EE-1, and we're going to run it through its paces today, get it calibrated, all that kind of thing. I want to show you how the calibration is. Now, I've already done calibration at the beginning of the drive because I wanted to test it out and see how this thing really works. Now, it's going to change the way you do photos. I mean, really change it, guys. You're used to looking in a viewfinder or looking at an LCD screen. Not now. Both eyes open. Line up the dot in the center, half shutter, take your shot. And that doesn't matter if you're at 50 millimeters or you're at 2,000 millimeters like the 950 does. So anyway, hey, I'm gonna run you through the setup and alignments and all that kind of stuff, so we'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna run you through the setup process on the EE-1, and it's really simple. In the back, you'll see it says open. You just pop this open like that. Now, right here, it says off. Hit this, and you have 5 different levels of brightness that you can use, okay? Now, on bright sunny days, I recommend setting it at 5. Comes time to calibrate the item. You want to get the red circle or the dot sight in center. What you want? All right, on the left-hand side, there's a left and right adjustment wheel, and on the right hand side there's an up and down adjustment wheel. Now what you do is you line up your dot on your main subject, as you can see right here, and this is very, very difficult to photograph, guys, this process. So when you're done, you take your shot. What I'm doing now with both eyes open, not looking at the viewfinder, all I'm doing is looking at the sight dot, and it is on my subject. I take the shot, and I'll show you these shots during the video. But this is the one of the corrugated bridge thing or whatever it is, corrugated filter or whatever. Right now, got slim pickings. There's a gator way over there. And all I'm doing is lining up the red dot and the shot's taken. And it's that easy. It's really, really that easy. God, this thing is the bomb. I no longer have to look at the viewfinder. I no longer have to look on the LCD screen. All I got to do is remember, with both eyes open, look, here's your sight dot right here, but I'm looking like this. So I'm able to see the full field of what I want to shoot, where before I'm isolated in the area of the eyepiece or the LCD screen. And if you're zoomed out 2,000 millimeters, any minute movement, you're going to lose that subject. This, so far, eliminates that in its entirety. Now, can you hand shoot it? Absolutely. I'm going to do that right now. Same principle. All I have to do is look for the sight dot. Okay, there's the sight dot, right? All I'm going to do is line the sight dot up. Bang, picture taken. And I mean, it was that easy. Just remember to half shutter to lock in your focus. So you don't have to work so hard now. When you're up here at 2,000 millimeters or 1,000 millimeters, any slight movement, you know, you have to hit the retract button and it goes back and then it comes back out. by that your wildlife subject is gone. So this, I think, will eliminate that. We're going to do some more shooting and test this thing out some more. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up out here on the Olympus Sight Dot EE-1. This really is a really cool unit. Basically, to pop it up, you push this button right here, and up it'll come. On-off switch is right here. You turn it on, bring it up to, it has 5 levels of brightness. On a bright day, I would recommend definitely 5. Once you get it calibrated, it's really cool. Now, calibration wheels, left and right is on this side, and up and down is on the right hand side, and basically that's all there is to it. Now, to calibrate this, I recommend strongly that you put this on a tripod. Now, I've got this locked in now, and it really works well. So anyway, guys, this thing actually works really cool. But one thing you got to get used to, and I'm finding that out now, you're so used to looking at the LCD screen or through the viewfinder at your subject, and if you move with a big super zoom, especially if you're out 2,000 millimeters or something like that, it's a real bear. You'd lose it, then you got to use that focus out button thing, and you could lose your wildlife subject really easy, because everything happens fast out here. So using the Sight Dot allows you to look straight ahead, and I mean like this. I'm not doing this or not looking at the LCD screen. I'm looking straight at my subject that I'm going to shoot. And then you'll see with the eyes, I don't know how that works with your brain, but the sight will line up. And then all you do is move your camera to get your Sight Dot on the subject you want to shoot. Now, it doesn't matter if you're 100 millimeters away or 2,000 millimeters away. You take a half shutter on that thing, and there you go, your shot's done. Now, I shot a lot of photos today out here, and I was actually got a in-flight osprey, and shooting in-flight with the P950 or P1000 or P900 is almost impossible because the glass isn't fast enough. Well, I was able to capture this osprey in flight using the Sight Dot, and it was really, really exciting. Now, am I sold on this thing yet? I am almost there. I've got to get used to not looking at the LCD or the eyepiece, and from there start looking at a wide angle and then line up the Sight Dot that way. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up out here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to still work with this EE-1 to see if it's going to work. I want to see how it does when I'm in the kayak. One of the hardest things to do is to lock in a subject when you're moving in the boat, because you're constantly moving. I think the Sight Dot will alleviate that problem, and I'll be able to keep that Sight Dot on the subject and not worry so much about spinning, because I'm always spinning around. If the wind's blowing on the water, it's blowing the kayak in a different direction always of the subject I'm trying to shoot. So hopefully that all works out. We're going to find out. We're going to do a little test on that. I have some eagles on my lake, so I'm going to go out and test it out on that. It won't be part of this video, but I do want to test that part out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one.